What's happening, guys? Gemma and Jess here. I'm back again for another episode of Two Girls, One Gaming Topic. And today something very exciting happened in the gaming world with Nintendo of America announcing that the franchise Mario Kart is coming to Android and iOS devices next year. Did it say Android? Yeah, I just checked it on I did check it on a source. I forgot which source it was. Not Forbes.
Eurogamer?
Not Eurogamer.
Ah, forget it.
Definitely come to iOS and Android, and we think this is pretty exciting. Now, Jess said to me before we came on camera, you need to give your opinions first, Gem, because I always do. And here is she, she's smiling right now, so I'm just going to dive straight into it, unless you want to kind of pad anything out, really. Mario Kart Tour is coming to mobile devices, Jess. Shall I start?
Start then.
Cool. I think this is awesome. I think that it's been long overdue, if I'm absolutely honest. And I think it'll obviously give a lot of people kind of an opportunity to experience Mario Kart in ways never before, and it'll bring a lot of new people, I think, onto, well, definitely into the Nintendo brand, and definitely it will give people a chance to familiarise themselves with Mario Kart.
Who is unfamiliar with Mario Kart?
I know quite a few people, like loads of my work colleagues wouldn't have a clue. But if I've got this like a mobile game,
are they living under a rock?
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. But I can think of a few people at work that if I showed that to, they would have quite a good laugh. Actually, there would be quite a few giggles around the office. So I think it's long overdue for that. And I think it just again shows how Nintendo are actually thinking forward and thinking about how people are actually playing games these days. I mean, look at Pokemon Go. You know, the Niantic brand and Nintendo, you know, really took off 2016, and again, a lot of people really enjoyed it, and I'm excited. I am excited. Now,
really? I thought you'd be the one person that would think it was stupid that it would be
Why?
Because, I mean, there's so many mobile games now. I mean, I'm not saying that they're making a bad decision. I think it's a great decision for Nintendo. I just think, like, I don't know, does that kind of ruin some of it now?
Oh, now herein lies a little bit that I like the fact that you've added that question into this, because, okay, like with emulators, when I had an Android device and you could legally, like you could download, you didn't have to do jailbreak, so I say legally, from Google Play Store you could download emulators and you'd play SNES games or whatever on, and it didn't feel as good, obviously, because it's touchscreen. I think, but you know, now you've got things like the Bluetooth controllers that will sync up with phones and tablets and whatnot.
But when people play mobile games, it's not really, nobody's really syncing up controllers, or at least not that many people. Only very, very serious. Most of the time, the whole point of a smartphone game is to just have it and play it without any peripherals, right? I mean, think about it. If you play like Street Fighter or Bubble Bobble or Pac-Man on your mobile phone, which we've been able to do that stuff for years. Right. You know, nobody, I mean, you don't see a lot of people using those. Now, for instance, remember when Atari came out with the joystick that you could attach to an iPad? I still have it, actually. I have that too, yeah. Yeah, you bought it for me one Christmas. No, you're thinking of the little joystick, but this was actually
you mean the
base.
Yeah.
It's a base, and you put the iPad in it, and you use the joystick and whatever, and you can play Atari games on it. I like that, but I don't use it anymore. I mean, how often do you see people using one? I don't even think they sell them anymore.
So do you think that this is going to be a good thing, or do you think this is going to be a thing that's going to be great for a month and then die?
No, I think it's going to last longer than a month. I just think that I don't really feel like it's going to be one of those things that catches on for people using like mobile controllers and stuff with it. I think it's really just about what's on your, you know, what your phone is to begin with.
Okay. I mean, I respectfully disagree. I think there'll be a lot of people syncing up there.
People like doing this.
Yeah, I think if they've built in the kind of, you know, and again, we will stress this now, this has been officially announced, squeak! But we don't know any details other than it being called Mario Kart Tour. So we don't know if it's just going to be touchscreen or if you're going to have the ability to use the accelerometer. I think that would be quite cool. Although I never play with accelerometer even on like Wii U and Wii.
Right. I don't either. I use the buttons. But however, I think if it's on a smartphone device, it would be ridiculous not to have that ability.
I agree.
Because I think everybody just wants to do this like they would with a Wiimote or a Wii U pad. And
I tell you what would be
or the Switch.
Yeah, or the Switch. Now I think if they amalgamated like features from the Switch, so Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, like Mario Kart, if they amalgamated some features with that to be able to like sync in some stats or something from the phone, that would be awesome.
No, it's gonna be completely separate.
What? This is an awesome episode. We disagree. We disagree. This is great.
We disagree a lot.
Yeah, but I think that would be like a really good feature for gamers. I think like I would definitely be interested. I know a lot of you guys would definitely be interested. In fact, let us know, you know, do you think that it's a good idea, and would you like to see any features ported from the Switch, Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, onto Mario Kart Tour? It'd be interesting to see what you guys say in the comment section below. But you don't think it's going to be a good idea?
Well, how are they going to make, how much, or I should say, in what way are they going to make money? So for instance,
is it a paid app, is it?
Right, there isn't an announcement yet on if it's going to be free play or paid. Now, you have to figure though, they're probably going to say, oh, if you want to play this track, you're going to have to buy more. If you want to play with this character, you're going to have to buy more. Just like DLC through the Switch, you know?
Interesting, yeah.
Or the Wii U.
It depends how far they want to push it.
Well, you know,
because we're not talking about that, you know, like a mobile game's going to have like reams and reams of DLC packs. I think at best you're probably going to get about 12 tracks, you know, all of your baseline characters. I don't think there'd be any kind of like, I mean, there might be microtransactions to maybe buy additional tracks like your DLC.
Well, how are they making money on Fire Emblem? Because that's a free-to-play game. However, it's the Nintendo mobile game that's made the most money for
Fire Emblem, I haven't played it, so I don't know.
I mean, is it advertisements or is it you're buying different stuff?
I have no idea. I mean, it could be a kind of combination of both.
Do you guys know? Has anybody tried it? I mean, or Animal Crossings? Have any of you played the mobile version of Animal Crossings? Because that seems to be a really big hit.
Right, right. But I know things like when, I know just for example, just on the topic of mobile gaming, when PewDiePie's Tuber Simulator came out, I was like hooked on it. Now it's free to download, it's free to play, but in order to kind of get like certain perks in the game, i.e. rush a YouTube video or rush an item spawning, you had the option of either waiting or watching an ad. If you watched an ad, it took off a load of time for this item to spawn. Now if they can amalgamate ads into like having a reward at the end of it, then I think it would be worth it. But if it was just an ad that's like for the sake of running an ad, then maybe not. So we'll kind of see how it happens. We'll kind of see how it pans out. I don't know. I don't know. It's so exciting. I'm like so stoked, right? I think it's gonna be awesome. I don't care if it's free to play. I would rather it be paid. Like you pay like a tenner for it and get like.
And then it's yours, and you don't have to watch any ads.
Absolutely agree. Yeah. Because that was like with Super Mario Run. It was like free to download. You could play the first, I think, 3 levels. And then you had to buy, you can like buy the bumper pack or whatever, and you get access to all of it. So maybe it'll be something like that. I mean, I don't know. I actually don't know who is still playing Super Mario Run. Let us know if you are. I'm not. Are you?
I've never played it.
Okay, there you go. So as conceptually as like awesome as that was, you know, for the Nintendo franchise, the Mario brand, where is it now?
I really only play, you know, video games on my phone that I'm nostalgic about, like Bubble Bobble.
Do you like Keep Up? You like Keep Up Bubble Bobble, don't you?
Yeah. Or you know, some Atari games and things
Tetris
like that.
As well?
No.
No?
I mean, I love Tetris, but I don't play it on my phone.
No, you do like your Tetris, don't you?
Yeah.
No, but not something you go to on the phone. So would you buy, or would you kind of download Mario Kart Tour? Would you be willing to give it a chance?
Oh yeah, I'd give it a chance.
Would you like it to be like Link Play? So like I had mine, you had yours, like we used to on the DS.
I would like it a lot more if it had Link Play.
Okay, that would be cool. What if it didn't have Link to Play?
I'd still try it.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, and you got to kind of think, right? Think about like online functionality. You could just race in like a normal Grand Prix, or maybe race online. I mean, is this even going to be a part of it? It would be awesome to kind of see that, but that's going to rag your data, like Pokemon Go. It's going to rag your data, it's going to rag your battery if there's an ability to race other people online on the new Mario Kart on mobile, which is, I mean, I would probably avoid playing online unless I was on Wi-Fi at home, to be fair, which kind of.
But if you're at home, then why not just play it on a DS or a Switch or the Wii U or.
Yeah,
you
yeah.
know?
But that's what I'm saying. It kind of like defeats the object. If you're out and about and you're like, you know, having a coffee and you think, oh, I'll just have a jump on Mario Kart, as geeky people like me do, and you want to race online and you're just smashing through your data.
I think it's going to get its most use out of people that say hand it to their kids for, you know, like, oh, here, shut up for a minute so I can eat my meal, play Mario Kart. You know, that's what it's like when you're at a restaurant and you just want, you know, my kids are older now, so it's not an issue, but with smaller kids, I see it so often at like restaurants or, you know, out and about shopping or something, and, you know, the kids like, can I play, or, you know, they're just driving the parents nuts, and the parents just give it to them to shut them up. Brilliant. So I think that's where it's going to get its most use. That's not a negative, I'm not saying that's negative, but it's certainly going to come in handy.
Absolutely. So Mario Kart Tour is coming to Android and iOS devices. Let us know if you've heard of it. We've just kind of hashed out some ideas as to what we think might be involved, what we would like to see. I, for one, would rather pay for it. Probably wouldn't use the multiplayer functionality, assuming that that was a feature, and I would really like some portability. So like,
wouldn't?
No, not because my data, it would go through data so much.
Man.
Link Play would be great, and migrating some features from the Switch to your app would be awesome as well. Jess, anything else you want to say? I'm eager to see what these guys say now.
No,
okay.
I said it all.
Well guys, have a beautiful day. Make sure you guys hit like and definitely subscribe. All of the playlists that you want to watch are located below. I will see you on stream this week, and guys, have a beautiful day. Take care. See you soon. Bye.